Welcome to the Fierce Self-Love Women's Retreat. I'm so happy to invite you to join me for this info session. This is the most refreshing, relaxing, rejuvenating, and spiritually healing retreat of the year. Connect with your inner light, sacred wisdom, and love yourself fiercely. Ground in Mother Earth energy, connect with like-minded sisters, build your energy vortex to heal ancestral trauma, learn how to do energetic womb healing on yourself, and receive the healing and relaxation you deserve. Hello and welcome. My name is Sage Love, and I'm an energetic healer. I'm a certified Reiki energetic healer. I've studied with shamans and wise women from all over the world, and I've learned some really awesome tools that I want to share with you for your healing journey. The purpose of this retreat is all about reclaiming your sovereignty and your joy. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want joy? I want you to feel joy in your entire body. I want you to feel joy and peace in your mind. I want you to feel all of that in your spirit. And through these energetic healing practices, joy and sovereignty, fierce self-love can be yours. This retreat is for women who want to let go of drama and trauma and embrace fierce self-love. Go from fear to fierce. Through a variety of guided meditations, relaxing hot tub soaks, and enjoying gorgeous scenic mountain views, we are going to transform our energy and our lives through this retreat. This is meant to be super empowering for all of you, and I just want to invite you to celebrate with me because this is my inaugural annual retreat. So you will be getting a very discounted price because this is my first year. All right, moving on. I would love to do a quick breathwork technique with you just to set the intentions for this time. So where it says name, instead of doing a traditional introduction where you're introducing yourself to somebody else, I want you to sit within yourself and feel into, who am I? What is my unique? What do I bring to the world? Who am I? Not what do I do for a living, or who am I in terms of my relation to others, like a wife or a mother, but what is really sacred and unique about me? It might be something like, I'm a really caring person. It might be, I am a powerhouse of wealth and energy. It might be, I am quietly observant. But whatever that thing is, just notice it. Think of one quality about yourself, one thing that you're grateful for about yourself, and just acknowledge it to yourself. And then we want to go ahead and grow outside of the internal focus and go ahead and say one thing that you're grateful for. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be about yourself. It can be a little thing like, I did not have traffic today. Today was awesome. I'm grateful for that. It can be a big thing like, I just bought my first house. That's huge. It can be whatever it is. Just take a moment to acknowledge what you're grateful for. And then think about what brought you here. Why did you decide to say yes? Why did you click yes and say, yeah, I want to do this? Just acknowledge that. And then take a deep breath. Breathe in all that good energy of who you are and what you're grateful for and why you're here. And everything that led you to come to this moment. Everything. Even the things you struggled with that made you stronger on the journey, but you're here in this moment. Breathe that in and let go anything that is not serving you. Breathe in all of that love and goodness and let go of anything that's not that. Now we are ready to begin. So this retreat is all about you. This is all about what works for you. It's about your inner voice. It's about your well-being. It's not about comparing it to others. It doesn't have to look like others and what everybody else is doing. This is all about what works for you. And you are a unique person. And you deserve to be cared for. And it begins within the self. When we begin with ourselves, we do so many wonderful, marvelous things in the world. We are incredible as women. You belong here. If you've been soul searching and you want to connect with like-minded sisters, this retreat is for you. If you want to know more about womb healing and you're like, what is that? I want to learn about energetic womb healing. This is for you. If you want to know what it's like to really tune into your inner voice and let that guide you, this is for you. We're going to activate our divine feminine essence. We're going to use all kinds of wonderful tools and bring them together and use them for our meditations and our embodiment of the divine feminine. We have guidance and integration time during this retreat that's very, very helpful, especially for anyone who needs a little help with that. There's all kinds of fun bonus offerings, but I'll save that one step at a time. I want to describe to you for a second what you're looking at in this image is one of my altars. And on the altar, you'll see a feather wand for energetic cleansing. I learned about the Navajo Feather Way as energetic cleansing, and so you'll be receiving some of that. I also have a singing bowl on my altar, and that's a Tibetan singing bowl, which the vibrations, the sound vibrations, basically cleanse your energy just naturally with sound. Those candles are candles I made. You can't really see them, but they say trust your process and trust your purpose, I think is what the other one says. It's too small for me to read it right now. But these are candles that have intentions on them so that when I burn them, it reminds me of that intention that I set. And then the Oracle deck is the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and we'll be using this deck to set our intentions on the first day of the retreat. So sample day. We're going to be doing so many fun things. The first day, the two main things that we're going to do the 20-minute power yoga each morning. That practice is really a combination of yoga, some physical therapy, and even a few stretches from way back in my childhood when I did gymnastics. And so all of these stretches just get the blood flowing in the body. They help, especially if you have low back pain. A lot of them are very focused on low back pain, hip pain, and any kind of tension in the glutes. We're going to get rid of that right away in the morning. And I just want to share this. This is my personal practice that I do each day. And I want to share this with you because it's been so transformational for me. We are going to start right off into a guided meditation where we center our energy, we call in our inner light, we literally channel that through our entire bodies through this guided meditation, and then we ground in Mother Earth and bring that energy up. And when we do this, it helps us to be what someone I met once called locked and loaded. So locked with that divine spirit and loaded with that divine spirit. And we'll talk more about that as we're going through the meditation. But that's on day 1, right? And then we're going to go into some deep womb healing. That's going to be super beautiful in the water. We're going to soak in the hot tub together for that and really connect with our divine feminine energy. And again, returning to that essence of water and being a symbol of the divine. And you'll notice I'll talk about it at the end. I'll talk about why I chose the particular image that I chose to represent this event. But it has a lot to do with that sacred feminine energy of water. And then on the very last thing that we'll do at the end of the retreat is a really important shamanic Toltec, ancient Toltec lineage that was taught to me. This is really important, this building your energy practice, because there are no more teachers. This is an ancient tradition that has been carried by word of mouth, so orally over decades and centuries. And the last of the teachers that came from that lineage retired and said he was not going to teach anymore. So there are no books that you can read to find out about this unless you know myself or my teacher, because it's not something that has been written about. It's not something that's widely known. And it's such a powerful practice to release what is not serving you and to really fully, so much breath work with that one. People sometimes comment about feeling tingles in their fingers. We'll talk more about that. But what happens physiologically is that you're taking in so much more oxygen than you're used to that sometimes people feel the tingle in their fingers. And so, yeah, super excited about that. That's up and coming. That's basically our finale event, is going to be this huge, wonderful session of breath work that leaves you fully empowered and feeling super high vibration before you go back out into the world. And by the way, this is also preparation. This is one of a series of teachings that I can also do. If you're interested, talk to me afterwards. So this time to heal and connect is all, again, it's all about doing what feels right for you. So in the moment, if your body wants to move a certain way, you have permission to move your body in the way that you need. So if you're not comfortable, please do not be the frozen chosen, sitting in the same position even though it's hurting your leg or something like that. I want you to give yourself total freedom to move however your body wants to move. So this is a special offering. I'm giving a bonus offering of one-on-one coaching. So I'm going to give you an hour of time to use either at the retreat or up to 2 weeks after the retreat. And I noticed that some people will, in the moment, they just want to deal with it in the moment, and they might need to go a little deeper, and it might be something that they don't want to talk about with the group or is more appropriate to talk about separately. We can use that time for that. Or another thing is some people take a little while to process. I know that I take a little while to process. And sometimes after you have this powerful retreat, you go home and then something comes up for you and you need help integrating. How do I keep the momentum going in my life? So that hour of coaching can be used for that as well. So this lovely spot, the Christie Lodge Resort, is a 4-star resort, newly renovated. It has really pretty amazing features. It has sorry, I'm looking at my notes. It has 3 indoor hot tubs, 1 outdoor hot tub. It has an outdoor heated pool. It has a pho restaurant on site and a Subway on site. And there's other delicious places to eat right across the street. Gorgeous mountain views, an elevator if you need an elevator to take your things to your room so you don't have to use the stairs. The private rooms, they're really fancy. I've stayed there before. There's a queen size bed, and they're 1-bedroom apartments. They have a queen size bed, and in the other side, so they're separated by like the bathroom and a hallway separates the 2 rooms. They call it a 1-bedroom, but the second room is really the kitchen and the dining area, and there's a fireplace in there, so you can literally buy some firewood there and start a fire for the night. There's also there's a Murphy bed. So Murphy beds, if you've never heard of those, pull out from the wall. So this picture here that you can see the fridge in the picture, that's the side with the Murphy bed. So it pulls out from the wall. And if you're in a room by yourself, you probably won't need that. But if you are sharing with somebody else, then you can each have your own bed. Even though it's a 1-bedroom, you'll still have your own bed. So that's lovely. And they're brand new Murphy beds when they renovated them. So they've been working really hard to get all that together. The address is in Avon, Colorado. It's 47 East Beaver Creek Boulevard in Avon, Colorado, 81620. It's about 2 hours outside of Denver Metro. So a little bit about me. I got into this work because I needed to do this work for myself. I'm a survivor of trauma, and the field of epigenetics has shown us that DNA, that actually trauma imprints itself on the DNA, and so it actually changes our DNA. But I believe that if that is true, like memory foam, if trauma can imprint on our DNA, then love can also heal that print. And so that is the guiding principle that is leading me in my work. And it is because I have had so much incredible transformation as a result of these practices. The breath work, the womb healing, and the Toltec practices, all of these practices have really exponentially grown me and helped me to break free of trauma that I had really been carrying for years and I had been bearing for decades in my womb space. And it's also before me, right? Because it's ancestral. So we're handed it down. And it's not to say that our mothers meant to do this, but it's what they inherited as well. So we get handed down certain kinds of trauma, and breaking that cycle is so impactful that I felt a calling to share this with other women as a spiritual life coach. So let's find that fierce woman within you and celebrate her. That's why we're here. Okay, so the pricing is set at $1,500 a room, but I will give you the option of sharing the room with a friend if you would like that. We're going to limit it to 2 to a room because I really feel that it's very important that we have enough space for all of us to do the womb healing together in the hot tub. We'll get the most out of it if we're a smaller group. So I only have room for 4 rooms, and that's 4 to 8 women total. So and that 8 would be if everybody shared a room. So I just want to let you know that this is not a whole lot of room. So if you're really interested but you need payment options, please reach out to me and let me know that you need payment options. If you can't afford to do the whole thing all at once, that is totally fine. I completely understand that. We will work with you. So I want to talk a little bit about outcomes of this retreat, like what you're going to get out of this retreat. You will be more in tune with your body, your well-being, and your own inner wisdom. You're going to know what your own inner voice is telling you through these practices. You will learn about energetic hygiene and spiritual protection so you can shield yourself from harmful energy and cleanse your own energy when people project things onto you. And we'll talk more about what that looks like at the retreat. You'll be able to let go of trying to be good enough or perfect and embrace fierce self-love. You will learn how to reprogram your mind to only allow for your well-being to guide you and not the messages you were taught to accept. You will be empowered to acknowledge your own needs and not settle for less than you deserve as the goddess that you are. You will have the tools to stop when you feel yourself sliding into old patterns of self-sabotage so you can get back on track. You will feel freedom and relaxation on a whole new level because you let go of what was not serving you. So, I really want you to enjoy this retreat. Some of the questions that I've gotten are location, so I went over that. I've also gotten some questions about what to bring, so I would recommend a bathing suit or 2 if you want one that's always dry. I'm going to have a little surprise gift for you all, but if you want to bring your own water bottle or your own private journal, let's say you have a diary that you like to write in, any sacred items you would like to bring. This could be like crystals or your favorite oracle cards or anything like that. I would say warm layers, sturdy boots in case you decide to do a nature walk. We'll have time for that on Saturday if anyone wants to. Oh, you can bring your own food. I forgot to mention this before, but the Christie Lodge, each of the 1-bedroom rooms has a kitchenette. So it has a full-size fridge, not a little mini fridge, a full-size fridge. It has fully stocked utensils, pots, pans, everything that you need to cook in the kitchen. It has a hot plate if you don't want to use the microwave. So you have all kinds of options. If you have dietary restrictions and you want to bring your own food, it's completely set up for that. It's not just like a regular hotel where you have a tiny little fridge and you have like one little microwave and it's all cramped. No, it's plenty of space in the kitchenette. So there's all those things. And so plenty of space in the kitchen. Let's see. So the next steps for you. If you're super yes, I want to be a part of this, I want to sign up, then I would like you to go to my prayercraft.com website. So that's Praey, I forgot the Y. Wait, prayercraft.com, prayercraft.com. And you can go to prayercraft.com/retreats, and you can sign up there and let me know that you want to go. You can pay me on Venmo, or you can pay me on PayPal. If you need to use a credit card and you don't want to use Cash App or PayPal or one of those options, please reach out to me and let me know. We will work out payment plans if you want to talk to me, but the payment is non-refundable. So once you book it, once you put the money down, it is transferable though. If you were not able to go and you wanted to give it to a friend or something, it is transferable. It's not refundable. Okay, and then once you've set up that, then just bring the things that I mentioned in this video and prepare to experience joy. I mean, that's pretty much it. Pack for your weekend trip and prepare to experience joy. I guarantee it will be worth it. You will gain tools you never knew you had at your fingertips. You will be a healthier version of yourself. You will be empowered on a whole new level. You will make memories that last and give you strength for your future. So I am looking forward to seeing the women who are called to be at this retreat. And thank you so much for watching today. Oh yeah, I said I was going to get back to this. So the Trinity symbol that is represented by the triangles in this is a divine feminine trinity, because those triangles all represent water, and water is a symbol or an element of the divine feminine essence. And that circle is a symbol of unity. So the unity of the creation of the universe. The entire universe is in the womb. The womb is a reflection of the universe, the creation of the universe, and the co-creation with the divine masculine. That is within you. Don't you want to learn more about that? You are a powerful being of creation. Whether or not you have children, you are a powerful being of creation. Let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate that like the fierce mother who protects her children. Let's celebrate that. I'm so happy you joined me. Thank you so much, and namaste.